And I always make this point that it doesn't matter who it is that you employ, they are equally as important. Because if you go back to the example of the puzzle,
yeah,
if they don't perform, that puzzle piece is not there. If that puzzle piece is not there, the puzzle's not complete. Your vision, your strategy, and your goal have not been reached.
yeah. And so the leads, the people who lead organizations, how important is their sense of leading for the rest of the organization in terms of cascading it down? And the point being that, you know, the old classical statement that, you know, the fish rots from the head. How important can an organization thrive if the leaders who are leading are in themselves not adding the kind of leadership that should be creating the environment that the organization needs?
So to answer the question, you said, can it survive? Yes, it can survive, but it will never be as effective or as efficient as it could possibly be. And the second thing, it won't be a happy environment, so it's not sustainable.
And the lead, because when we talk about corporates, we're talking about, we really sort of started this conversation at the chiefs, CEOs, and etc. But this actually has to extend itself as high as boards, even shareholders.
Yes, absolutely. So a board is no different. So, you know, when we talk about structure, organizational, or taking corporates or teams to the next level. So it's, yes, you can classify this as leadership. But remember, when we started, I said it could be a team, it could be a corporation. A board is exactly the same. There's no difference. There's a chair of a board, and there are executives in the board, and they all have a role to play.
Yeah.
They may be non-execs that also have certain certain experiences and certain inputs that they can make, and they should be allowed to do that. But it doesn't. Once again, you have to work together, because remember, everybody is responsible for somebody. Even if you are the chairman of the board.
As simple as that sounds, it's profound.
Well, it's true. So let's look at the traditional corporation. You have all the team members, you have management, you have the executive, the corporate leads, the finance leads, etc., etc. You have a board, and you have shareholders. So the staff are responsible to management. Management are responsible to the executive. The executive is responsible to the board. Doesn't stop there. The board is responsible to the shareholders.
Yeah.
And even if you're a shareholder that owns one share, remember, as a board, your responsibility is to that shareholder that owns one share.
And they're interlinking, Mark. They're back and forth. So those responsibilities go like this, but they also go like this. And you've got to keep your eye on both. So as a board member, you have a responsibility to the shareholder, but you also have a responsibility to your executive team.
Yes.
When you're thinking, you've got to have both hats on. You've got to be thinking from both perspectives.
Two-way street.